They're, I think, 10th in FBS in third down conversion rate. But with the big plays you guys are allowing, it's almost kind of negated it. But does that the third down success you guys have had, does that kind of help you have confidence in the base of the defense that you have, that you are going to stop them on third down?
Yeah, and third down's always the emphasis. I didn't even know that. We don't really talk about that. We just have our goals and things that we want to accomplish. So that doesn't really affect us. But, I mean, because we always put emphasis on third down, it's something that we're going to be confident about because we practice it.
Is it, I don't want to say easier, but is it good to know that you kind of have that as the base of your defense when you're trying to eradicate the big plays that happen maybe once or twice a game?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gives you confidence. Anytime your defense is doing something well, especially whether it be like red zone, third down, like opening drives, those are all big things that are crucial. And anytime your defense is doing well when in those situations, it's always huge.
I guess, what have you seen from Temple on film? Obviously, they're 7-0. I'm sure you guys didn't think at the beginning of the year they would kind of be here.
Yeah.
What have you seen from them?
I mean, they're a really solid team. They've got huge, big O-linemen. They're a solid group of O-linemen. Obviously, their backfield, the quarterback and running back are both really good, and their receivers are good. I mean, all around, I think they have a solid offense. I think they're all really good, and they do well with what their scheme is.
Played on national television last week on Thursday night. Did you have a chance to watch that game? I'm sure you broke it down, but did you watch it? Yeah,
I watched it. It's hard to really get a feel for their team. I mean, I'm watching the O-line. It's hard to get a feel for the O-line when it's the wide copy of the film, and you can't really see much. But, yeah, I mean, they look like a good team. And at that point, I was like, these guys are really good, and I was really impressed with their backfield.
You talked about that backfield. Just what do you think makes their backfield good? And how do you guys kind of stop that?
I mean, it's just emphasis. You have to stop the run. And their read zone's really good. They run a really good read zone. And, I mean, their quarterback and running back are both threats, and they're both run threats. So it's just something we have to put emphasis on, stopping the run.
You said that read zone. I'm sure you've seen that a lot from you guys in spring practice. And can you compare it to another offense you've kind of seen?
Yeah, a little bit, but I don't think we've seen read zone like they do before. Like they do. We haven't really seen that before. They run it really well, and they have two really serious threats. So I think, I don't know. I don't think you can really compare it to anything. I think they're a unique offense, and they run it really well.
A couple of players said like their physicality stood out in that game, even though they wound up going 2-10. Did you kind of feel the same, like, hey, this is a physical group, even though they may not have had the talent that they have now?
Yeah, I just remember their O-line being pretty physical. That game was a blur for me, though, because it was just freshman year. I was just trying to survive. But I just remember their O-line being big guys that were physical, and I don't know, they were a solid group. But I don't really, like, that game literally was just survival mode for me freshman year.